Hi guys, it's Mrs. Bell and I'm going to show you a quick smart music tutorial so you can reference it in case you get stuck at home. So in order to get to smart music, you just type it into your toolbar up there, smartmusic.com. Okay, and then you're going to go to the login and then you are always going to choose new smart music. That's the one on the left hand side. So you just click there. And then you might have to put in your username and password before the screen. Mine automatically logged in because I'd logged in before. And that might happen for you too after the first time. But remember, your username is first name dot last name. And then the password is the password that you chose when you set up the account in your house pullouts. Okay, so let's say I'm at home and I'm ready to practice. And so I'm going to scroll all the way down. I'm going to scroll all the way down on this right-hand column to where it says My Method Books. And this is the method book that you are going to be using. And I have a default setup for cello, but actually I have a viola in my hands right now. So I'm going to switch it to viola. Your main instrument should pop up there, okay? Let's say that when I'm at home, I am really stuck on Dayenu. That one is really hard. And I didn't get my pass off last week, so I'm going to practice it. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm going to choose the line number that I want to work on. So I've selected Dayenu because that one is hard for a lot of people. Okay, so the first thing you're doing, like, all right, I'm looking at this, and this looks just like it looks in the book. Now, if it's easier for you to look at the screen, then you can look at the screen. If it's easier for you to look at your book, then you can do that too, but it is the exact same. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you is that you have an accompaniment, which is up here. Okay, and then you also have my part. So this is the part that you're playing, and this is the background track. So if I'm really stuck on it, at first, I'm going to turn the accompaniment down, and I'm going to unmute my part. Okay, and then I'm just going to push play, which is this green triangle there, just so I can hear like, hey, what's happening? So I'm going to push that. And then you can hear that this is the part you're supposed to be playing. You can always turn this back on. Okay. So by turning my part off and on, that allows you to hear what it is you're supposed to be playing, and then turning the accompaniment down kind of gets it out of the way. Now let's say this is just really too fast for you. Like it's just really fast. So you go down here, this number here, this is the tempo. Remember that's beats per minute. So if you want to turn it down, you can turn it down as low as you need to go. Okay, I'm going to turn it down to 70. And then I'm going to try again. Like, let's see, maybe I'll be able to play it now. So I'll push the play button again. You can hear that it's much slower. Okay, if I want to go back to the original tempo, then this is the button that I push, and that takes you straight back to the original tempo. Okay, this is for the microphone, this little microphone with the lines here. Okay, if you want to record the part, it will analyze what you're playing, and then it will give you some feedback on what happens. So I'm going to try to play Dayenu on my viola, and then I'm going to make some mistakes so that you can see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to push the record button, and then it says that you need to test your microphone. So you just click. Only now it's not working. Please hold. It was working just a minute ago. So you might have to go back and you might have to try it again. Hang on. Okay, we're back. I had to recalibrate my microphone. And then once it says success, you're ready to perform, then you can push start. This step can be kind of tricky sometimes if you're playing in a loud room or for whatever reason it's not working. So if you're struggling with this, we can take a look at it and have the Chromebook IT guys take a look at it also. Miss Fuzon is awesome, so she will fix it for you. So if you're stuck on this part, don't get frustrated. Just bring it in and let us know. So you're going to push start. Okay, and then you're going to push that record button. Okay, here we go. I hope I do well. so you get to see what it looks like. And I made a few mistakes on purpose so that you could see. I know you're thinking like, yeah, right, she didn't do that on purpose. But actually, I totally did. The first one actually wasn't a on purpose mistake. I was a little slow getting my viola up. So you can see that yellow note that's right there, okay, this yellow note right here, that means actually I played the right note, but I played it a little late, which is why it's not lined up, okay? If the note is green, then that was good. I did a good job. If there was a red note, that means that there was something wrong with the note that I played. It could be that it was out of tune. It could be that it didn't pick it up very well. Could be a lot of things. Okay, and then you can see like that one was a little late, that one was a little late, that was a little late, and then the rest of them were good. So like, okay, well, that was pretty good. I got a lot of green notes, and so if I want to try it again, I can. If I want to delete that take, you can delete it. If you want to save it, you can save it. I'm going to save it for right now. And that actually saves it to my my computer. Okay, so that's kind of neat. All right. If you want to go back and listen to it again or play it, that way you can go through and you can listen to the mistakes that you're making in actual time, and you can see how it clicks by. So that could be useful for you to kind of troubleshoot. Okay. All right, what else? The other thing I wanted to show you was the display. You can change the display to highlight the measure you're on or not highlight the measure you're on, or you can change the cursor to be on the beat that you're on. It'll flow, it'll be on the note, or there's no cursor at all. If you're having a hard time tracking across the page, you're losing your spot in your music, I would turn it on to beat cursor because I think that's the most helpful. But you can experiment with those and see if there's one that helps you better, okay? And then you can change those. If you want to do a loop, so let's say, man, I really struggle with this measure right here, that second measure was really hard. I want to get that note right. So then I would go to loop, okay? And then you're going to need to set. And then I can set whatever measures I want to do, okay? So let's say these 3 measures really needed some work, okay? And then I can push play and I can just practice these and they'll go in a loop, okay? So watch what happens. We use this in class a lot. Okay, and then it'll just click off again. And then you can do it as many times as you want to. Okay, something you might want to think about when you're recording is to turn the accompaniment off and to turn my part on. That will kind of get some of that other stuff out of the way. So when you're recording, it's easier for the smart music to pick up what you're doing versus what the accompaniment is doing. And I probably should have done that in the first place. Sorry about that. Okay. All right. I hope that this helps you utilize smart music as the powerful tool that it is. Remember that it's just a tool. Okay. In the end of the day, it's just a computer. And so if you're getting some notes that you don't feel are wrong, it's not genius music. It's just a powerful tool to use to help you. Okay. So don't let it frustrate you. And we hope that it helps you and doesn't cause you pain or agony or tears. All right. Happy practicing.